Yeah, that's right. Let her know that she wants it. Yeah, grab those tits. Lick that pussy. Yeah. Oh, great. You're having fun getting into the mood, shaving the carrot, and then company shows up.
Yeah, what?
Come on over. He finally uploaded his Avatar Netflix Expectations Part 2. It's about goddamn time. His Part 1 was uploaded back in December 30th, 2018. It took him long enough to finally...
Yeah, whatever. Let's just get this over with. I got a porn stash waiting for me.
Hey guys, it's been a while. Sorry I haven't uploaded my part 2 of my Netflix Avatar live action expectations video. I have been extremely busy with school, so I'm here right now and ready to go. So let's get right into part 2 of what I expect the live action Avatar show on Netflix to do right, where M. Night Shyamalan's live action Last Airbender movie crap failed. If none of you have seen my part 1 of my expectations yet, then I suggest you please go check out that video first before watching this video. I'll leave a link in the description to that video so you guys can go check it out. So, number 2, bending arts / fight choreography. In the Avatar world, all 4 of the bending arts are all based off of real-life forms of martial arts styles which are reminiscent of the qualities of the element itself. What I am expecting the live-action Avatar to do right on Netflix is to have the bending elements themselves corresponding to the martial art forms that it is supposed to be based off of, and also to have the action of the fighting choreography to be done at a fast pace. What do I mean by all of this? Let's have a little lesson. Airbending is based off of the martial art form called Bagua Zheng, or Bagua for short, which means circle walking. This fighting tactic involves the practice of circle walking or turning the circle, which is the main characteristic of movement. Bagua Zheng practitioners are known for their ability to flow in and out of the way of objects. Airbenders use their capability to bend unencumbered by the ground or any other environmental factors and use their own momentum as a weapon, evading attacks with astounding agility to tire their opponents out or building up massive inertia for explosive gusts of wind to make their counterattacks finishing moves. Why do you think Aang moves his hands and his body in a circular motion in the show? Because like all forms of Bagua, you move in a circular motion to not only evade attacks, but to also make the circular movement to create a gust of wind. Another tactic used in Bagua is that since you are always moving in a circular motion, you can always see where your opponents are. Earthbenders utilize seismic sense to figure out where their enemies are without having to move at all, but airbenders figure out the enemy's position by always moving in a continuous 360-degree turn to see the areas all around them. Not to mention that their shaved heads allow them to feel the disturbance of air currents around them. They can tell if an enemy is moving by the disturbance in the air, similar to how the vibration-sensitive hairs on a spider lets it know that since the air is disturbed, that must mean that someone or something is nearby. So pretty much, it's almost as if the airbenders have their own humanized version of a spider sense, and that is so kick-ass. Guys, I am shaving my head and I am waxing that bitch until it shines.
Without my shaved head, I never could have dodged that net. I really felt it coming at me. You guys should totally get shaved.
My spider sense is tingling. Thanks, spider sense.
Ooh, my spider sense is tingling.
She's making me horny.
If you know what I'm talking about.
The idea in combat is that the Bagua practitioner can get behind you and put his hand on your spine, and then you can't turn to face him.
You see, everything that I've explained, I expect to see done in the live-action Netflix Avatar. I want to see the actors actually perform the martial arts style to the elements of the show. I can't tell if M. Night Shyamalan tried to follow the show's martial arts style because just like I just showed you guys, the Bagua practitioners always keep behind their opponents so that way their opponent can't turn to face them. I can't tell if Shyamalan was actually trying to do this here or if he was trying to be comedic, taking a vibe from Tom and Jerry. Here, take a look.
What the fuck is that?
Good question. What is that? What the fuck is that? I mean, it looks like that this poor excuse of Aang is keeping his hand on Zuko's back, just like in the show, but I can't tell if Shyamalan is doing this to do what the show does of the Bagua practitioners, or if he's trying to be comedic. I can't tell. Now, firebending is based off of Northern Shaolin Kung Fu, where it involves using concentrated barrages of fire to overwhelm the opponent before striking a fatal blow. Swift, whirling kicks and punches generate diverse shapes of offensive attacks. Northern Shaolin heavily emphasizes long-range techniques, wide stances, quick advances and retreats, kicking and leaping, circular blocks, quickness, and agility. Waterbending focuses mostly on Tai Chi, where softness in breath allows the bender to concentrate less on offensive attacks and more on defensive attacks, turning their opponent's energy against them, their defense becoming mostly their offense. Now, we all know at the beginning of the series, Katara wanted to be a great waterbender, but she was still a little rough around the edges. After having Master Paku for a teacher, we saw how much she improved. The show made us aware of how she went from sloppy to professional. But look how M. Night Shyamalan made it look like in his movie.
Who are you?
My name is Katara, and I'm the only waterbender left in the Southern Water Tribe.
Okay, a couple of things. Why did Zuko here just perform a random jump just like that to shoot fire? Also, why is he just standing there like that waiting for Katara to get it together to continue blasting fire her way? Like I said before, airbending deals with always being on the move so you can tire your opponent out. Firebending deals with always sending attacks your opponent's way to actually catch them off guard and then make a finishing blow. That's what Northern Shaolin Kung Fu is all about. Zuko should be giving it all he's got right now over here. Zuko is the kind of character who should be trying his hardest to be getting what he wants. The Avatar is right there. And the only thing standing in his way is Katara. He should be giving it all he's got. He should be going all out berserk with excitement, trying to defeat Katara as quickly as possible to get his prize, to get the Avatar. He should be going berserk and going really fast. Fast like trying to run to your girlfriend's house to get pussy on a Friday night. Why is Zuko asking Katara who she is? Why would you even care? You should only be caring about getting the Avatar. That is Zuko's character. It is one thing that Katara answered him, but telling him that she's the only waterbender left in the Southern Water Tribe is giving Zuko that additional information even necessary? The show made us, the audience, be given necessary information to make us aware that Katara is the only waterbender left in the South Pole. Did the movie not address this at the beginning, that she was the last waterbender of the South Pole? If so, why didn't M. Night Shyamalan address it then? And also, why did he feel the need that here was the best time to bring it up? Also, what is that? What the fuck is that? That's the problem I have with the movie. They keep performing random movements to bend the elements. Those gestures that Zuko's doing is not even Northern Shaolin Kung Fu. I know what I am talking about because I've been doing martial arts since I was 11. I have studied a variety of martial arts. I'm no expert, but I have practiced in some various types. Also, is it too hard for these actors to just go online and study the movements of the martial arts that the bending is based off of just to get it right? Heath Ledger was in his hotel room going through the internet to study the Joker and spent hours in front of the mirror trying to get his Joker right. At least Ledger actually took some effort to try to get into his part. And what is this poor excuse of a Katara doing? She's following the first wave of fire and not paying attention to Zuko's movements. She got defeated because she took her eyes off of Zuko and went down like a bitch. Seriously, I don't think this chick knows who Katara is exactly at all. It says here on Wikipedia that the actress who played Katara was familiar with the character before submitting for the part of Katara, having fully watched Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Bullshit!
I don't know just what to say.
I know what to say. Bullshit! Bullshit!
Okay, now, when talking about the bending in the last Airbender movie, bashing on the bending is not complete without showing at least this clip to you guys, and I think you guys know what I'm talking about.
What the f*** is that?
I don't know, Sokka. Why don't you ask Shyamalan?
You son of a bitch.
Okay, that's just ridiculous. Doesn't look like those 6 benders are even doing anything. This one guy is just shooting a stone. Earthbending is supposed to be based on the martial arts style of Hungar, a martial arts style that focuses mainly on deep low stances, horse stances, and strong hand techniques, notably the bridge hand and the versatile tiger claw.
Hungar is based on the movements of animals, especially the tiger, which represents hard power, and the crane, which stands for soft power. Sometimes it's called tiger and crane style.
The tiger. Yes! Yes! Hey, pass! Yes! Lethal. Yes! 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 Ferocious. The crane. Balance. Grace. Evasion.
Okay, how hard is it for these actors to just go online to study these martial arts styles to correspond with the bending in the movie? You don't even need to be a martial artist to even study the martial art form to correspond with the bending. I mean, come on, the Ember Island players have better bending than this.
I'd buy that for $1.
So in the live-action Avatar Netflix show, I want to see the fighting done in the martial arts style the bending is based off of, and I want the fighting to be done at a fast pace. M. Night Shyamalan did the fighting far too slow, and it got very, very boring. You want to see fighting at a fast pace, exciting, to get your blood pumping. Fighting should be exciting like this.
His moves are incredible. Finally, I'm going to rip them apart.
I really hope that the Netflix Avatar gets this bending part down. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this topic, so let's get on to part 3.
No way! There's actually a part 3?
Now, before we get on to part 3, I just want to tell you guys, there has been a little scuffle lately. I've been very...
Fuck that shit, come on!
Oh no. Oh no, oh no. No.
Before I say anything, I didn't do anything! Ty, what did you do? It wasn't my fault! Besides, who told you to go to the bathroom to beat the meat at such an important time? Because I'm horny as fuck? Why'd you crash the computer? Now it's gotta reboot! Well, fix it then! Are you kidding? It's gonna take a long time for this computer to boot back up. This computer's from 2004! Well, no wonder when I hit it that it crashed. Who still has a computer from 2004? Hey, fuck you!
What the fuck did you just say?
Man, just fix it!
Yeah, I called the computer guys, and you're not gonna like this, but I can take it. Well, they say that the warranty's not gonna cover for this.
Are you fuck?
Damn good television.